that's actually happening out there on the streets right now. And we also come with you with thought provoking insights and maybe sometimes a solution as well. Getting right into it, just today I saw something. The Deputy National Coordinator of NADMO, has given us a warning about the Keta coastline. You know, for years now, for decades actually, the coastline has been facing certain issues. You know that we've always had the Keta Sea Defense. I know you've heard about it, yes. Now, they're raising more issues about the coastline. Right now, he's saying that we should right now basically it's a national emergency where we actually need to do something about the coastline because it's actually effect there's a strong effect where the erosion is coming in at a very fast pace, and he's saying that if we are not careful in the next 40 to 50 years, Ghana's coastline might actually not be the same. We'll lose a lot of land to the sea. Yes, a lot of land.
So what can be done?
What can be done is we can, so far with the Keta Sea Defense, and it's not just in Keta, in Tema and in Accra as well. There are some beaches where you see they put the rocks there. But then the thing that is being done so far is they've been doing it in patches. It's not a straight thing along the coastline. It's here and there at certain places. But then after you come where you get to a place where the rocks or the defense ends, you see that the erosion has actually really eaten into the coastline and is coming in fast. So the suggestion would be to do something not just as individuals or just say protecting one place, but then protecting the entire coastline. Yes, that is what he's suggesting. But I don't know how that would. I think that's the best idea, but that would cost a lot. That would cost us a lot. But it's a national issue because when you think about Keta is actually a fishing community, and some of them are actually being affected by this erosion because they say they leave some of their nets on the shore, and before they can come back, it's gone. And yes, and I saw a documentary actually by Joy News. It's called Disappearing Coastlines, and I think it's still on YouTube. So if you're listening to me, I think you should take a listen, like you should take a look or watch it, just so you can see how serious the issue is, because it's quite serious. And it's also affecting a lot of, it's even affecting taxes, because some of the fishers, you know, they say they go, the tax people, they go into the markets to go and try and make some money from them, but then you see that they haven't set up. Why haven't they set up? Because they have lost their boats, their canoes, or their nets. But something, yes, is that deep. Is that deep? And I know it's not just Kita. This is happening in Accra. There are some places in Accra as well. Luckily for me, you know, I'm quite close to the beach, so I like driving along the Kokorbite stretch. Sometimes I go there a lot. And there are places where you see that they have set up these boulders in order to fight the erosion. But honestly, it's really not
But
doing
is it
much.
anything stronger than
Charlie,
the sea?
nothing is really stronger than the sea. But you know, honestly, I'm thinking about, you see, will be mine so dear, but Dubai, you know, they have this island that's, it was made man-made in the middle of the ocean, but they fill it up, and they had, that's the palms, you know, and it works, or it worked for them. So they've created an island basically. And in Nigeria too, we have Banana Island. And Banana Island, the look on Oforiwaa's face. I wish people could see you right now. You don't have hope.
I'm listening to you.
The way, you know, Banana Island is actually an artificial island. It was filled, yes. So could it be? Could we do that? I think we can. It's just,
What are you saying? What can we do? I
like,
want to
put,
understand
you know, so you put the rocks and then you put sand, you fill it with sand, so that way it becomes like an extension of the coast. Yes, for other people it's basically an island that they have created out of nothing
Exactly.
by filling, yes. But if they can, my thought is, if they can create an island from water or nothing, basically, that you can actually form an island. How can we take that idea?
You want to take some of the sea that is coming?
No.
What are you saying?
You see, the island is actually on the sea.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Those
But
islands,
right now we are talking about the coast, losing our coastline.
we're
right?
talking about losing our coastline. So instead of just putting the rocks as maybe as a wall, because the sea will probably beat that down in a couple of years, I am thinking of making probably like land. So when we put the rocks, if we could fill it with sand as well, so that way it gives it a more height, maybe, or more. It will be probably more solid than just the rocks. What do you think?
I don't know what you're saying, so I can't even think anything right now.
That you don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, because we are talking about from
There's-
your story.
Yes.
We are fighting for coastlines,
Yes, for our
right?
coastline.
Because it's as though the water or the sea is
coming
taking
in, yes.
much of the land now.
Yes.
And now you're saying that we should not just put the rocks there, but we should build some sort of island. Is that not still taking more of the land?
No, I'm not talking about. You see, so the sea is. Let's say the sea is coming
So
in this way.
you're saying that we should use the sea sand or something, or
Yes.
build an extension,
not
something that will bridge the sea from coming.
Yes,
Is that not going
something
to
that will
take
bridge.
the coastline again?
No, we can push it back. That way,
Push
what I'm
what
saying.
back?
So with the island that was created, let's say this is the entire sea, and the island has been created in the middle of it. So if that is possible, since we are on the coast, if we take that same ideology of filling the land, would we not stretch out like our coastline just a little bit?
So then what you're saying is, so move the coastline more into the sea and build
and
what
then
you're
build
saying.
yes and then build something up. That way we can protect our coastline, or maybe even recover what has been lost, and then protect it furthermore in the future.
You said Victoria Island was built,
Banana
right?
Island.
Banana Island
Banana
was
Island,
built
yes,
in
yes.
the middle of the sea.
Not in the middle of the sea, on the coast, but it's Banana Island. It's on the coast, yes. And then Dubai also has the palms. I can't remember the full name, but then there's an island like that as well, a stretch that looks like a palm tree. I'm sure you've seen the pictures.
Okay.
You don't have anything to say about
No.
that? Why?
I
You don't think it will work?
I don't really get what you're saying, so I can't
Okay.
speak to it. Do you get what I'm
I
saying?
get what you're saying.
I don't get the picture of what you're saying.
but
I'm
okay,
still
but-
trying to, but I don't know.
Okay, let's just forget what I'm saying. But what do you think about this whole thing anyway?
I have no idea, and that's why I asked what the NADMO executive is saying can be done.
Yeah, he's just
Because
saying,
I don't know how the sea works. I don't know what's happening.
okay.
You're telling the story, so I was thinking that maybe they found a solution or something.
Yeah, not really. What he's just trying to say is we should have like a comprehensive national plan. We should all come together. At this point, it's not just about the individuals or let's say certain local areas that are doing this one. We should all come together as a nation and probably do something about it. Yes, that's what he's suggesting.
Okay. Hopefully they are able to come up with something soon.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
What I was saying is just my idea on what I think that could be a possibility. It's just an idea. Yep, just shooting in the dark here.
Yeah.
Anyways, so Stonebwoy has told a story that is quite concerning about the issue of security or the rise of insecurity in the country. He sat down on Joy FM and he was giving, I beg your pardon, on GTV, and he was talking about how his road manager, Chief Styles, was the victim of a robbery recently. Yes, quite recently. And he said he was actually with Chief Styles and another close friend when he left them, and then Chief Styles was on the way to drop off this close friend when they were attacked by robbers. Now, yes, they approached them with guns, and then they ended up driving away with the Benz C300 and some money and phones as well. And he actually made an appeal. You know how like streets, basically saying to the streets, like, if you people have this, bring it forward. Like, it's okay, you can keep maybe the money and the phones, but the card, yeah, bring it forward, because basically we're trying to hustle just the same way you are also trying to hustle. And yeah, he's making an appeal for the thief. So hopefully they'll drop the car somewhere. Hopefully.
So how long has this been?
Just the interview was actually just yesterday.
Did he say when the incident happened?
No, he actually didn't say. He said no. He didn't say the exact time, but he just said recently. So I'm thinking that just recently, he said.
Wow.
Yeah, just recently.
What area did it happen at?
He didn't mention. So he said he just left them, and then they ended up robbing them.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah. Telly.
Sad.
It is.
We just need to be extra careful in everything that we are doing recently, because it looks like the streets are not smiling at all. It's not safe out there. So stay really protected, stay woke, and don't drive and try to be nice to people on the road. People who are trying to flag you down and you don't know them. See, drive past them. Drive.
That's a great advice. Very good advice. Did you hear about the time when robbers were attacking people on the highway? Like, they pretend that maybe your tire is flat, or they see a mistake. Oh, it was actually a robbery tactic.
Wow.
Yeah, that we had quite recently. They pretend that they are mechanics and they've seen a problem with your car, so they'll flag.
Whilst I'm driving, that's what you are seeing.
Yes, okay. So like they have seen a fault, so they try to tell you, oh, park your car so that we can help you. And then if you park the car, that's it. They bring out the guns and they drive off with the car. For a while, that was a way the robbers were snatching people's cars. I think just about last year. Yeah, that was a thing. Yeah. Anyway, as for this Stonebwoy's issue, I don't know. You wonder, because Stonebwoy is, like how people say, like the musicians, streets, or he knows the streets. Ashama boy.
Have you heard the term streets your code?
Charlie, that's true. Streets your code, because it makes you wonder, like, if someone like Stonebwoy's team can be attacked, then the just the ordinary person, what happens? How do you?
Question for the gods.
Charlie. All right, and question for the gods. The question for the gods. Okay. Our last story is King Promise. Now, just this year actually, Promise was up against Stonebwoy, for Artist of the Year on the Ghana Music Awards. Now, King Promise has actually won in the just ended Ghana Music Awards in the USA. He actually won Artist of the Year.
That's nice.
This year. Very nice. Very, very nice.
Nice.
Yes, I am. Everybody is congratulating him. And it's nice to see the love going around King Promise, I beg your pardon. But it begs to ask, or it brings up the question, like, what could it be that, how come, he couldn't win it here, but then he got it there? Could it be that the criteria is different? The voting criteria are different,
Did you check?
or he has probably, is he better promoted out there than he is here?
I guess it had to do with votes.
Yes, it did have to do with votes, just like every other award. It did have to do with votes. But it makes, it brings up the question as in promotion there versus promotion here. Is he bigger out there than he is here? Or what do you think?
I don't know.
You don't have any
I know
idea?
in the USA, I don't know what their criteria is. I don't know much about the Ghana Music Awards USA.
Yeah.
I don't know what the board looks out for. I don't know if it's a 50-50 voting and then the board. I don't know. So I can't really speak to it at all.
All right. Okay.
But it's just great that at least he won something that has appreciated his contribution to the music scene.
Yes, so, definitely. Yeah. It's a beautiful thing. So I would like to say congratulations, a huge congratulations to King Promise for his well-deserved win at the for Artist of the Year USA, or say Ghana Music Award USA, and his global recognition is a testament to all his hard work and dedication. And we hope that it would be better next year, and we can't wait to see what happens next year.
Yeah. Congratulations to King Promise.
Yes, congratulations to King Promise. And that's all I have for today.
All right, Ngozi.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you very much. All right, so we are just going to keep going. And can you share with us again what our question of the day is?
Yes. Yes. Now, our question of the day for today is this. What's a